Am I recording? I think I'm recording. Hello, it's me. Hi guys. Long time no anything. I know, no need to remind me. I got it. I know. I'm sorry. I'm not a content creator. I just post stuff online whenever I feel like it and when I think it's fun. This is something completely different from what you normally see on the channel. Yes. Number one, you're probably noticing this new swanky avatar that I made. I'll probably talk about that later in the video, but for now I got something cool that I wanted to, well, cool is giving past Angelo a lot of praise, which he does not deserve, but it's something interesting because I thought I lost this because I switched I got a new computer and I've been doing stuff with it, which maybe I'll show you in a little bit, you know, a little sneak peek of what I've been doing this past 5-ish months. It's not a lot, but it's something. So let me preface the video by saying, well, that was already a preface, but fuck, I can't say that word. I don't know why. I'm so bad at this. Okay. So a long time ago, 3 years ago, 2017, there was an anime called Kekkai Sensen. I think that's how you say it. So this anime had an ending, which was fantastic. I just recommend you guys just looking up Kekkai Sensen ending. Funimation has a video up on their channel about it. Fantastic animation, amazing song, cool video, period. Greatest ending theme of 2017, I think. I don't remember much anime from 2017. It's been 3 years. But everybody and their mother was following this trend, at least those who knew how to anime and were anime fans. Was following this trend of replacing the ending theme animation with animation of their own with characters from different franchises. Like, for an example, there was a Naruto one, there was a Pokemon one, there was a Tokyo Ghoul one, and that's just to name a few. There were a bunch more that I don't even know about. But I wanted to do one. I wanted to do one with Steven Universe because I thought, well, number one, I like Steven Universe, and number two, not a lot of people were doing Western cartoons, which makes sense because, you know, it's not the style, it's an anime, so it's more realistic proportions than Western cartoons. Regardless, I took a shot at it. And here's the video. I never finished it, so it's only like the first 50 seconds of the animation, but I'm still gonna share it with you because I'm never going to do anything with this anymore because I'm not interested in it. It's something I thought about. I thought about remaking it with my better skills that I got now, and you can tell in parts where my skill completely changed from one scene to another because just I learn new techniques, and I'll point stuff out when I do a breakdown of this thing. But without further ado, I am going to get my little guy out of here and I'm going to show you the video. Okay, so here we are in the stage. This is Adobe Animate, if for those of you who don't know. It looks a little different because it's a new version. But we're going to be playing music in 3, 2, 1. There I am. What a banger, right? I love this animation song. Anime ending it's a good ending. It's very like upbeat and super cool. I'm a fan. I respect it. That's it. That's all the animation there is. I never got back to this project because I moved on. I did the as soon as I finished this, as soon as I finished the last scene of this animation, I moved on to DDLC stuff, and that's from what most of you know me from, is doing Sayori animations on the internet. But I'm gonna give a little context, give a little history of like where things went, how they went in there, and kind of do what I did with my Sayori breakdown video that one time 2 years ago, but do it with this thing. So let's go here. Let's look at that. Okay, let's zoom out. How does it look on the capture? Perfect. Okay. Let's delete this frame, this layer. We're deleting this layer. Why? Well, I'll show you why. If I move, that's the music layer. I put the song on this layer, so I am going to delete it with like this. And now, if I move the little line here on the timeline, no more music. So let's go to the beginning, shall we? Let's go to the very first quote-unquote frame. Now, you're probably wondering, if you know anything about this program, right here on this line where my mouse is, where are the key frames? Where are the animations? Well, I'll tell you right now that I was so embarrassed by this opening animation. It was so choppy and Steven looked so bad that I deleted it before showing you this, and it'll be gone in the ether forever and no one will ever know any better. And I refuse. I will never show this early. This was the first animation of this 4-second long animation. This is back when I animated in 24 frames per second. I boosted it up to 30 so the animation looks a little bit smoother, but even that doesn't save it. I deleted it. I absolutely despised it, and I don't want anybody to ever see my shame. Okay, so the first actual animation is with Peridot, and it's her just dancing. If you look at the frames of the original song, the guy has a monkey, and instead of the monkey, I put pumpkin, because Peridot likes pumpkin, and pumpkin's a thing. I remember doing this, and it's very choppy. It's so choppy. Oh my god. This is one of the earliest. This wasn't the earliest, because I told you this Steven one was the first one. This was somewhere in the middle. You'll see like the improvement in animation as I go on. This is another real early one, and it's with Pearl, and she's. I'm gonna zoom in real quick so you can see the snapping animation, right? I'm gonna show you this snapping animation, and I'm gonna show you another snapping animation. As you can see, it's like no movement. The fingers don't really move, because I didn't know how to do a snapping animation. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do the shape and then just move it real quick. It's gonna be far away. I'm gonna let the animation maybe convince people that she's snapping, but it's not. It's a lie. I failed miserably, and I hate it. And the reason I'm showing you that particular scene is because there's a better snapping one where I actually did animate somebody snapping, and we'll get there. So up next is the 17-second mark. Wow. Garnet doing the little claps and little dance. That's it. That's all she do. That's all she wrote. Okay, here we go. This is what I was talking about. Snapping hand, you can see a lot better. I'm right-handed. I draw right hands a lot better than I do my left hands. But look at that. Look at that. Look at that snap. There's some tension to it. There's a little stretching going on. This was an animation done later, much later in the process of whatever it took me, however long it took me to make this. There are more frames. You can see all these keyframes. I love drawing this one. This one was fun. This one was real early on, real short though. This is just Connie dancing. I'm not even gonna talk about this one. This one was so close to being cut out from the this right here, not this, hold on, this right here was so, like, I didn't even do a shadow for it. Everybody else has shadows. This was so early on that I didn't even have a shadow for it, and I'm incompetent. I'm a failure. I suck when it came to this particular one. We're just jumping around here because I don't want to stay too long. This one was fun because there was dancing people and they're just walking. Let me just, there we go, so you don't see the blue squares. That's it. Patty Cake, Lion originally wasn't there. I took him out, but then I added him in because I was like, you know, this just feels a little empty. There should be something there. And then I forget her name. I don't even remember the character. I just remember that I liked her a lot, and the episode with her made my feelings go, wow, I felt things over a children's cartoon. So I put her in there, and I was like, this is the perfect place to do it. Gave her a little suit, made her do a little doodle on the table because she doodled on that episode, and it was real emotional. All right, this next bit right here is the piece de resistance. This is the magnum opus of this whole animation, and that's the darker gradient looking petals flying all over the place situation. So I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna let you guys watch it like once more. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna go frame by frame. And you guys can pause if you want to look at anything in particular. So that's the petals going through. I made them pink instead of red because pink is Rose Stevens' mom's color. She's pink, everything, hair, diamond, spoilers, all that jazz. It's been forever. Wow, I'm 800 frames in. That's crazy. That's what that number right above the blue line says. Frame 847. Oh god, I just took so long and I never finished it, and I hate myself for it. But what can you do? You know, you gotta move on in life. He's a crying boy. Look at him, he's all sad, and it's why is he sad? Well, that's because he doesn't have like closure with his mom and junk, and his mom's like, oh, I'm all indifferent because this episode was real emotional. I don't want to talk about it. But then they hug, and it's okay. It's all fine. And then we get to my favorite part of the animation, which is right here. This whole white background part is my favorite part. It's in the original animation, it's a flower and the foot goes down, and I don't know what it symbolizes. I don't know what the flower has to do with anything. But I put Lapis here because A, Lapis is best girl, and B, we wanted more reasons to put Lapis in there, and I thought, what a good way to, you know, do this and have her and her mirror be. For those of you who don't know what Steven Universe is, or have ever seen it, or don't know anything about it, you probably aren't even here, you know, and that's okay. But those of you who do, and I'm not gonna go explaining the whole thing because it's a lot, but it was fantastic and I loved the show. And this is why I did it in the first place, because the show was great and I loved it. But yeah, it's like, instead of the flower getting closer to her, and there's no blood because they're made out of light or some crap, so she pushes the mirror away because she's been trapped in that mirror for so long and she hates that mirror. That mirror sucks and I hate that mirror. And then here we go. This part right here is this is when I was like, oh my god. When I made this, the diamonds were just introduced. Like, we knew about the diamonds, but like, we didn't know about diamonds, you know. But then we first saw the diamonds, and I was like, I gotta put it in. This has to be in the video. So I was making this as Steven Universe was airing, and there were new episodes and stuff. And then this is the latest episode. It was the episode that introduced I don't remember their names. Topaz and starts with a T. It's a gemstone. Don't remember. I think it starts with a T. I might be lying. But let's just go back. Let's go back. Let's watch that. Look at that. Look at how smooth that is. And then bam, hits the triangle, playing the tambourine. And then this is my shame, because this is the first, an earlier animation earlier part of the animation was this scene right here when they do the kicks, because I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do for this. I just knew that I wanted to do Steven Universe, so this was like one of the first things I made besides the very first one. This is close to like, this was maybe the third or fourth scene I made. And like there's so many bad, like they don't have shadows, as you can see. If you look at here when they do the turn, it's the same animation just flipped. And look at over here, see where my mouse is? Anna doesn't even have an arm. She's missing an arm. It's a shame. It's a travesty that I even made it this far as a doodler. I should have gave up, you know. It should have been over. This is why you don't stop. You just keep going until it works. Then I was like, okay, don't know what to do here. Let's just put the fusions. And I was like, there was this one scene in the song where a guy it does the same animation Greg is doing here. And Greg was like trying to be super menacing, but he's just not. He has to face like all these three powerhouses of people, beings, and look at him. He's just trying his best. This was another real good animation I really liked. I even posted this online when I was posting stuff online for the first time, and this was one of the first things I posted. They do a little punch, and then the rubies come out, and look at them being rubies. And that's it. That's all the animation. 1,412. Actually, that's not true, because I did this in 24 frames. I guess I didn't change it. Oh well. If we zoom forward, these lights right here, there was a scene where they show lights, and it's like kind of like the credits, to show some credits without having to put it in front of the animation. Took me too long. This right here, it's all it is lights blinking in and out of existence, hexagons and little circles, pink circles, and they're just blurred, and to give it like a bokeh effect. For those of you who know photography, or bokeh, I don't know how it's pronounced, to give a bokeh effect, and to move on. That is supposed to be a scene transition, and that's it. I don't know what else to say, besides look at this bit right here. Fantastic. I loved it. It was real good. That I enjoyed watching, because I remember doing this, and this was a very interesting time in my life. I was still working at a retail store here in the United States, and I was doing this in the side just for fun, and then I realized, maybe I shouldn't be doing this anymore. All right. Wow, this was a lot longer than I thought it'd be, but I guess this is what I get for talking for 22 plus. Well, this is probably gonna be a lot shorter, because I'm gonna cut down the bits where I just ramble. But you made it this far, and I appreciate that. So I'm just gonna talk about a few things real quick, for those of you who are still here and are interested. I made this avatar a week ago, at the start of October, we'll say. Yeah, the start of October is when I was like, hey, well, I originally had plans for this back in like June, when it was like first being introduced to the West, the whole 2D live thing, but I couldn't figure out the program, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I was like, it's whatever. I just won't do anything with it. I ignore it. It'll go away. But it didn't go away. It became real popular, and a lot of people are into the whole virtual avatar thing. So I was like, you know what? Why don't I give it another try? So I gave it another try, and I made this guy. I call him Angel O. He's real cute. He's me, except with wings and a halo. That's pretty much the only difference between me and this character. Oh yeah, so I might post Twitch, not Twitch. Yeah, probably Twitch. I don't like YouTube algorithm, YouTube streaming service, because it's just a little weird for me. But I got new internet, and I got new stuff to do that I want to do with this little guy I made. So I will probably be doing Twitch stuff more regularly, especially now that I have more time on the weekends, maybe weekdays. I don't know. I'm still figuring this out. I just wanted to make this video, and I'm rambling again. I need to stop doing that. Let me think. What else should I say? Oh, I got a thing. Yeah, I remember. Okay, hold on. This is why I need to script things, because I forget, and I don't have like a thing. I'm not good at improv. I'm not good at remembering things. So let's minimize this. I'm gonna show you guys a thing. I'm gonna show you a thing. I hope I have it here. Does this look familiar? Does this look familiar? Well, it should, at least for those of you who've been asking for it. I worked with some voice actors and actresses, and I'm gonna try to see if I can do a thing. No promises. I make no promises, because again, animation takes a really long time, and it's not super entertaining to do. But I'll probably do colors and things like that to show you guys some stuff. Let me get out of your way so you can appreciate all it and all of its dokiness. Let me. As you can see, I drew way more than I needed to because I didn't know how I wanted to frame the shot. But let's just minimize. Let's just close that. Let's just open. Get all that junk out of the way. That's it. It's an open eye, closed eye animation. An Angelo classic. That's not all. There's still more. I'm gonna open it up right now. No color at all whatsoever. But I already got these just little snippets. They might not even make it into the final animation. Look at how smooth that is. Look at how quaint. I like it. I think I did a good job. Cause I'm a little rusty because I've been busy with school. I've been doing nursing, which is not a fun time during these times. Trying to be a nursing major. Nurse in general, periods. Anything in the medical industry is not. It's a struggle, boss. And I'm just a student, for crying out loud. I can't imagine like actually working. You know, I'm safe. I'm okay. You know, we do practicals in a very sterile environment, but I feel like I'm getting my education cheated. My education is being cheated, like, by the universe. That's a topic for another video. I'm just rambling at this point. So, yeah, I hope you have auto save recovery in case I lose my files. Look at that. Look at that. I'm a professional now. I'm better at clothes. Look at how the clothes move. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I'll probably do coloring this thing in the future. I'll probably do a Twitch stream of me coloring it in, and then post it on the YouTubes for the highlights. So if you guys want to ever see me color this thing, and maybe do a little bit more, there's going to be a link in the description below, where there's a Twitch called the Tasty Note. I hang out there a lot, and I sometimes will stream there. So you follow that. Maybe subscribe or have notifications turned on. I don't care. You do what you want to do. It's your life. I'm not going to tell you how to live it. Anyway, let me just pop right back in here. I hope you have a wonderful day. Okay, love you. Bye.